mypdfbooks.com. That's books with a Z.
Once again, this broadcast has been brought to you by mypdfbooks.com. That's books with a Z, where reading fundamental. Also brought to you by bindedbooks.com, where treasures are bound. Be sure to get all of your teas at My Son's Teas, the tea of teas divinely prepared at herbsofmyaunt.com. Be sure to check out all of those musical stylings by Brian Hicks Bay at bhbaymusic.com. For your everyday items and religious regalia, be sure to check out morrishaberdasher.com. And for that everyday especial Morris drip, be sure to check out morsachi.com. And all of these companies are powered by ALO Design Pros. Design your online business strategy today.
No such thing as failure, baby. Don't forget who made you. You can't be thinking minor when you need to be thinking major. They made you think they saved you, but can't nobody save you.
Peace. Peace, love, and light, nobles, empresses. All those who can hear the sound of my voice. Happy Holy Friday to all nobles, all empresses, all true light seekers. We're back again. As you know, we've been doing the BBT Book Club for about 2 years now. And, you know, as a member of the Burning Bush Tabernacle, we educate, we offer books, and now we're offering membership. You know, we really want people to lock in with us monthly, so you can go through the knowledge, go through the books, go through the literature that we've been studying, whether it's more science, whether it's health and wealth, whether it's spiritual wellness, whether it's financial wellness. You know, more science isn't just one thing. You know, it's nationality, divine creed, understanding the essence of all things. And we all have strengths, we all have weaknesses. And when you join up with us, you know, you can fine tune those weaknesses and you can fine tune those strengths. Because that's what we do here. When you become a member of this book club, you know, you'll get a lot of different topics, you know, from, you know, of course, the founder of our brotherhood, Sheikh Kari Goodman Bey. You know, he has a plethora of books on Sufism, on Islam, on Christianity, on the origins of man, you know, the origins of Christianity. You know, this book right here, one of the great study guides that we offer. Unto Thee I Grant, The Economy of Life. You know, this is adept wisdom, excuse me. Give me a little tea. And, you know, we're sponsored by our herbal company, Mayat Sons, Herbs of Mayat. If you're on Instagram, follow us at MAATSUNZ, just like it says right there on that headline right there. You know, tap in with me. You can get my contact info, 202-744-8440. I'm local in the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia. If you want, you know, these bottles shipped, I'm starting to ship them, so I can ship about a 7-day cleanse, about 7 bottles. So I'm looking for brothers who want to tap in. You know, get your wellness right before winter. Just because it's fall, don't mean you can't stand tall in wellness. You want to build your immune system every day. That's what these herbs do, whether it's mullein for the lungs, whether it's sarsaparilla for iron, for the blood cleansing. We have all the herbs that you're looking for and have access to many more. And, that's one thing you get at this book club, books and herbal teas. You get a plethora of access, an open door access once you join up with us. So, email us, text us, and let us know your interests, what topics, what type of books you're interested in, what topics. Again, we study more science, which is Sufism. And a lot of brothers may not understand that Sufism is what more science is. We study all aspects of all spiritual systems, not getting lost in one. That's what a true adept becomes. So again, we are the Burning Bush Tabernacle, BBT Science Temple. You can email us right here, burningbushtabernacle.ts@gmail. And you can also email my personal email at mayatsons@gmail. Reach out. Let us know what you're interested in. We're looking for brothers to latch on, sisters to latch on with us every weekend. We can send the videos of any book club that you miss. We'll send you the literature once you share your email. And we'll grow together. Because it's one thing to read books and study and be a scholar alone, but you need brothers and sisters to bounce the wisdom off of, to cross-reference. That's one thing we're big at in our study group and book club is cross-referencing. We cross-reference the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, the Vedas, all the ancient texts. That's the only way you're going to be able to understand with love. It's not about which spiritual system is better, which one is the oldest. There's a silver lining within all the spiritual systems and all the world religions. And though we may see, the representations of it today, but there was a divine origin. And that's all we're tapping back into is the divine origin, the divine essence, through education, through study, through cleansing. That's one thing with these herbal teas. They start to cleanse you. They get those parasites out. You get all that acidity out. Acidity is not bad. There's levels. pH is a scale, a balance, just like Mayat. You shouldn't have too much of one or too much of the other. So like I said, herbs of Mayat. I have one blend here. It's called Breathe Easy. Great for the immune boost. Great for a respiratory aid. If you're a smoker, you need these herbs in your system. Great for allergies. And my other blend, Nourisher. This is a great blend I created while studying Dr. Sabi and so many other scholars, Dr. Layla Africa, Dr. Iris, Sheikh Goodman Bey, and myself, Noble Moso L. It's been a long years of study, using these herbs on myself to clean out my own system, get parasites out of myself, get inflammation out. Inflammation is constantly something we deal with, whether it's from holding your cell phone all day, it's so many different reasons your body can be inflamed from eating the wrong types of foods for your genetics. Peace, Noble.
Peace, Noble.
Peace, Noble. What's going on?
Man, you know I have to tap in with you, man, while I'm getting ready.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be quick. I was just sharing, what we offering here at the book club. We've been having it going for about 2 years, right? It's been about 2 years,
Yes,
I
sir.
think.
Yes, sir.
So, we just looking for serious brothers and serious sisters who want to build their library and also get access to the herbal remedies, the herbal wisdom, so they can start to create their own concoctions for the winter, and cross reference and study with us. That's one thing we do at our brotherhood and sisterhood. We cross reference all texts of all herbs. We don't hold one book or one teacher over the other, because at the end of the day, you have to apply it to your own life and your own walk. So, like I said, we got our email right here on the screen, burningbushtabernacle.ts@gmail. I got my personal email, mayatsons@gmail. And, just encouraging brothers and sisters to reach out if you've been seeing us over the years. You've seen the teachings of Sheik. We've been honorable in our education and our scholarship. Peace, Noble Brian.
Peace, Noble Moso. Peace, Sheik.
Peace. Everybody jumping on. Yeah, I was just sharing something a little early. We just trying to get more members into our book club, Noble Brian. And, as Sheik spoke to me earlier, he was saying some brothers been excited to join up with us and just continue in this study, continue in the knowledge. Noble Drayshawn.
Peace, Noble.
Peace.
Islam. I share in the excitement because this journey in itself is exciting. You know what I'm saying? Learning all these things we be learning is definitely exciting. And it's always ecstatic getting these books that can confirm all of those thoughts that we have. You know what I'm saying? So I share in that excitement.
Islam. No, that is gratitude for sure. There's so much you can cross-reference to build your library. That's one thing I could definitely testify and just say, building your library so you can start to hold these books in your hand, or read them on your way to work, read them on your breaks, listen to them. If you can convert them into audio books, and really have it forever and make it part of your daily study. There's so many other distractions out here with, as we know, social media and YouTube and sports, but ain't nothing like, diving into the spiritual knowledge or knowledge of your body and health, knowledge of finances. So many topics that we cover, and we looking forward to people, joining on with us consistently. And if they can't make it at the times that we do these classes in these study groups, we can send the video of it, and email them the book, so it's never missing out.
Islam.
And I was just sharing a few of the books that we study, like the Unto Thee I Grant. This is a real good one. Yeah, if I can. Breaking down the spirituality of man, and that, as we know, it's Holy Friday, so this book is real connected to the Circle 7 Quran, and it's real significant in Moorish science for all those Moors. We study. We got the Exhuming of a Nation. We have books about Moors in Spain. There's a lot of must-have books. One of my favorite is this book right here, The Zodiac and the Cell Salts. Salts of Salvation. This is a great one to have. You know, talks about spirituality and the zodiac and its connection to the elements of nature. You know, just really showing the connectivity of all things. You know, for so long, it's been so much division, whether it comes to race and spiritual groups, but all those divisions are just, you know, an illusion to block you. But once you can understand the silver lining of all these books and all these documents, it's illuminating, you know, and it gives you more purpose. I got another book, you know. I got even, you know, in my studies, I study, you know, Dr. Africa books, you know, a lot of books on just herbs, you know, Edward Casey books on healing, you know, so many different modalities of healing. Understanding Tai Chi and body movement. You know, I'm also into stretch therapy, so just understanding the muscles and the tendons and the joints and the bones, and just, you know, understanding the body that we all have. You know, these are things that we all, as we get older, should start to study more and, you know, really be able to comprehend. So, you know, as opposed to just going to TikTok and Instagram and getting your short little videos of knowledge, you know, which is a good taste test. But we welcome them brothers and sisters to come get the full meal, you know, in our book club and our brotherhood and sisterhood. You know, we work out every weekend and during the weekday in the mornings if you up. With our brother, you know, Noble Malik and brother Barclay. You know, we are one-stop shop. We got Moorish Haberdasher if you're looking for fezzes, turbans, kufis, you know, jackets, winter gear, suits. You know, we got so much. We got the, you know, Noble brother Dre Sean and Brian with their music. Definitely tap in with us, man. We have, you know, Noble Alonzo, who does all the web design. I'll show y'all some of the pull up some of our logos. Yeah, we definitely invite brothers and sisters to tap in with us. You know, they can check out.
Yep, join us on private StreamYard. Everyone, that's what we're trying to set everything up.
Right. Come through on StreamYard.
Yep, we got two new brothers joining us. Brother Simon and brother Taj. And brother Taj is bringing along some ladies, some of his, I think his sister. They from the temple. So in the text stream, you know, I got those emails in there. So I just want to keep put it out there. Make sure we email them for tomorrow for adapt class.
Okay. Islam, Sheikh.
Islam. Work on my end while we keep working. It's what we do, man.
No, indeed, Noble. So yeah, we'll go. Dre Sean jumping back on here real quick. Peace, Dre Sean.
Peace. My service is bad out here, so I keep falling in and out.
Peace.
Respect.
Peace, Cheek. Peace and love.
Peace.
Yeah, we definitely encourage y'all to tap in with us, man. You know, you can check out a lot of the books that we study already at mypdfbooks.com. You know, we encourage you to tap in with us and check us out over there. We also have bindedbooks.com. If you're looking for the physical copies of these books, we definitely encourage brothers to email us, call us, follow us on all social media platforms. Which yeah, no, I wasn't gonna make this long, so
It's long.
Hope y'all nobles enjoy the rest of y'all evening.
It's long.
Tap back in tomorrow for the workout. Look forward to seeing nobles. Appreciate y'all for jumping on.
Appreciate you, man. We'll see everybody tomorrow for Adapt class. Our new guest who should be joining us on StreamYard. We're gonna have an amazing Saturday Adapt class. And like I said, as Noble closed, I had a lot of people follow me on my personal YouTube channel. So all systematic teachers is going to be strictly on StreamYard. So I'm not going to be showing nothing on my personal YouTube channel anymore. As far as Saturday and Sunday classes, I'll talk through the week to try to get people converted to join us systematically and be students or members so I can start teaching people, and y'all can teach me as well what I don't know, because I can be taught as well. I'm a student as well, but privately for people that's serious, because everything we talk about don't have to be shared. We don't have to be worrying about trolls and all that when we do private. We've been casting our net out for years. And I told y'all the clean glass is going to always be here. And I got so much more to share with y'all that I haven't shared, because some stuff don't need to be shared with the world. And I'm telling y'all, everybody have the opportunity. We see what's happening in the world right now. And this is why we got to come together and we got to build a community. We don't have to be worrying about what's going on in the rest of the world. We can build our nation in a nation lawfully. So I just thank you, Moso, for being consistent. I thank everybody for doing what we can, because remember, we can do what we can. The world wants us to make excuses. The world wants us to say we can't do this, but we can do anything if we prioritize and ask and talk. We can do everything we want to do. And I just want to encourage us to stay positive. And you are created in the image. And I thank everyone, because life is hard, but we got to figure it out while we're going. And I just want to give everybody some positive encouragement in this turmoil right now. Take the time to perfect yourself. This might be a good thing to do, to reevaluate how you eat, how you think, who you're dealing with. And when things happen, you have a group of brothers and sisters. You can be like, well, I'm cool. Why? Because I got a body of brothers and sisters and I invested. So when you have that time, your mind won't be going because you know what to do. So I just want to thank you, Noble Moso. Once again, Noble, I just want to thank you for being consistent. I want to thank everybody that's with us. And no matter what happens in life, I know this sounds cliche, but we fall down, but we get back up, man. So get back up and brush yourself off. I love y'all, man. And thank you, Moso. And thank you for the tea as well, man.
Peace and love. Yeah, much love, Sheik. Definitely. I got to get some more down to Noble Dre Sean, too, man.
It's long.
You already know. Gratitude for everybody.
Gratitude. We'll see everybody tomorrow for sure.
It's long. Peace.
I'm a spirit speaking, truth seeking, heart reaching, knowledge leaking, seed sowing, harvest reaping, man of neither means. I have yet.
mypdfbooks.com. That's books with a Z.
Once again, this broadcast has been brought to you by mypdfbooks.com. That's books with a Z, where reading fundamental. Also brought to you by bindedbooks.com, where treasures are bound. Be sure to get all of your teas at My Son's Teas, the tea of teas, divinely prepared at herbsofmyaunt.com. Be sure to check out all of those musical stylings by Brian Hicks Spade at bhspademusic.com. For your everyday items and religious regalia, be sure to check out morrishaberdasher.com. And for that everyday especial Morris drip, be sure to check out morsachi.com. And all of these companies are powered by ALO Design Pros. Design your online business strategy today.
No such thing as failure, baby. Don't forget who made you. You can't be thinking minor when you need to be thinking major. They made you think they saved you, but can't nobody save you. And